Let's press your sits bones into the floor. And then lift and lengthen your spine. Good. And then bring your hands into this region, this pelvic floor region. So in between the bones. So your fingers, your pinkies come here. And then your index finger comes onto your belly. And let's just start with some breath. So inhale, let this lower part of your body fill up. And then exhale, squeeze that area in and up. And then inhale, get soft, expansive. And then exhale, squeeze the air out. And then inhale, expand, lift and lengthen your spine. Exhale, squeeze the air out. Inhale, expand. Exhale, squeeze the air out. Nice. And then take your hands onto your thighs so you feel like your hands are touching your legs and they're kind of glued together. And then lift and lengthen your chest as you tilt your chest a little bit forward. And then continue with that breath. So inhale, expand the lower part of your belly. And then exhale, squeeze the air out. Inhale, expand. Exhale, squeeze that region together. Good, and as you continue to breathe, take note of what's going on in your mind. Are you present? Are you still attached to what happened before you came? Are you thinking about what you have to do next? Inhale. Exhale. And without judgment, just notice. And then try to bring your focus to your breath and draw yourself into the space even more. And then what are your thoughts about probably not having practiced for the past week? Are you beating yourself up? Are you okay with it? And I'm going to say, if you're beating yourself up, flip it to that you chose to take a break, that you chose to spend time with your family, that you chose other things. And when you exhale, let go of any guilt or negative energy about not practicing without me here to guide you. And then just feel a lightness in your shoulders, a lengthening in your neck, a lifting of your heart. And then just focus on your core expanding and then contracting, expanding, contracting. And then just come into a space of strength and self-esteem, focusing on your belly. Maybe bring to mind the color yellow. let that strength move up into your heart. Down into your hips and pelvic region. Up into your neck, throat, third eye. See yourself as strong and making choices that work for you. And then finally, all the way to the crown of your head. And just feel this lifting, this strength, this lightness. And then gently open your eyes. Good. And then let's take your right arm forward, keeping that lift, bring it across. Exhale. Left arm under. So press the right arm into your left. Pull the right arm with your, pull your right arm with your left arm with your right, and then continue with that breath. So expand, pull the air out. Expand, press the air out. Good, and then tuck your chin. Exhale, right ear to right side, look over to the left. Good, expand, contract. Expand, contract. Good. And then take your elbows, like you're pulling them, pull your shoulder blades together, and then just twist to the left as far as your hips and pelvis go, and stop. So don't go farther than that's okay for you. Lift and lengthen your spine, and then take your right hand on your knee, your left fingertips behind you. Use them as supports, but don't pull with your arms. So mostly do the work in your spine. So lift and lengthen your spine and just use your thoracic spine, the middle of your back, to twist, but don't go farther than that. Nice. And then come back to center. Walk your hands forward, not too far. Maybe even putting your hands on a block. Good. And then inhale. Exhale. Pull the air in. Inhale. Exhale. If you can go a little farther, okay, but listen to your own body. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then inhale, come on up. Switch legs. Wrap your fingertips around your belly so that your pinkies go to your pelvic floor. And your ring finger goes to the top of your belly. And then pull those elbows together. Inhale, expand. Exhale, press the air in. Feel that pelvic region engage. Feel your tummy engage. Inhale, expand, lift and lengthen. Exhale, squeeze the air out. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, squeeze the air out. Good, and then keeping that height, bring your left hand forward. Hug it in. Bring it across. So just using your left arm, don't pull with your right until you bring it up there, and then pull your right arm into your left arm into your right. Good, lift and lengthen. Keep your breath. Nice, and then tuck your chin. Bring your left ear to your left side. Nice, good job. Presently, lower your left shoulder a little bit so it's not so close to your ear. So pull it down a little, yeah. Inhale, expand. Exhale, squeeze the air out. Inhale, expand. Exhale, squeeze the air out. Good. Inhale, bring your elbows up. Pull your shoulder blades towards each other. Good. And then twist over to the right and stop when your spine stops. So using your middle back. I think you can go a little bit farther than that, Stella. Lift and lengthen. Yeah, good. And then left hand on your right knee, right fingertips behind you. So don't pull really, just use your hands as a guide. Use your spine to lengthen. And then find your breath. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Nice. Come back to center. And then you might want to be sitting on this for this. Take your legs wide. Take your hands on your hips and rotate them forward. So rotate your hips forward. Nice. And then bend your knees, pull your legs in a little bit, and then press to straight. So you're working your legs in this pose. Nice. Good. And then maybe using the block again. Come a little bit forward. You don't have to go far. So maybe forward for you is all the way up here. Maybe that's it. If you don't have anything going on with your SI and you can go a little farther, you can do that. So listen to your body. Really press into your heels so that you're working your legs. And Cheryl, I would be sitting on something if I were you next time, because I'll give you some more space. Maybe you are and I can't see it. Sorry. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. Let's make our way on to our backs and have your block. Nice. Oh, you are sitting on something. Sorry. Okay. And if you want, you can also have a strap or not. Either way. All right. So come on to your back. And again, take your fingertips around your pelvic region, top of your belly. Press your feet into the mat. And then inhale, expand. Exhale, pull that whole pelvic region together. Inhale, expand. Exhale, pull that pelvic region together. And then inhale, expand, grab your block, put it between your legs at your knees. Good. Press your feet into the mat. And feel your adductors turn on. So your inner legs are going to turn on. Good. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. Good. Now just hover your feet. So just an inch off the ground. This is now hip flexors and adductors. Good. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. Good. And then bring your knees and shins parallel with the mat. Good. Squeezing the block. Now we're using our adductors, our hip flexors, and now we're going to add our belly. So take your hands behind your head. Lengthen your spine. Inhale, expand. Exhale, lift your head and neck. So feel your abs, your adductors, your hip flexors. Good. And then exhale, head down, feet down. Nice. Good. And then same thing again. Squeeze the block, adductors. Then take your legs parallel with the mat, hip flexors. Then engage your belly. Exhale, bring your head up. Nice. Abs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Feet to the mat. Head down. Nice. And then from here, let's remove the block. Send your right leg up towards the sky. Left foot can stay pressed into the mat. Feel that engaged. Or left leg can be straight, but you're digging your heel in. And then keep your hands around your belly. Feel your breath coming in. Exhale, pull that right leg a little bit towards you. So keep that right leg turned on. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now hover that right leg at a 45-degree angle. So still press it straight, Stella. Press it. Kick. Yes. Use that quad. Nice. Feel your breath coming in, your breath coming out. Good. And then hover that right leg just a couple inches over the mat. So hover, hover, hover. This is a lot of work. Good. And then drop your right leg down. Take an inhale. And an exhale. And then inhale, bring that left leg up. Dig that right foot. So either your right leg is straight or your right knee is bent, your right foot's into the mat. Good. If you're using a strap, press your foot into the strap on the inhale. Good. So use your leg, not your arms. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Bring that leg to a 45-degree angle. Use your leg to hold it up. Come to your breath. Good. Then hover that left leg like you're pressing it into a wall, like you're holding up the wall with your left foot. Use your pelvic floor and abs to help you. Good. And then left leg all the way down. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Good. And then let's go out to the side. So left foot into the mat. Really press it down so you can feel it. Send your right leg up either with or without a strap, but I want that leg engaged. I want you to, if you're using a strap or you're using your hand, I want you to press your leg into the strap. Keep it engaged and have it straight. So take it farther away if that's where you need to do. Take it farther away from you, Stella, towards the stairwell. Yes. Good. So inhale. And then exhale, bring your right leg out to the side. Press it. So if it has to be farther away from you, that's what your body needs to do. Let go of your ego, right? Press your hand or into the strap or into your leg. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then straighten your right leg, straighten your left leg. Nice. So straighten it, Stella. Take it farther away. Take it farther away. Yeah, so don't just do stuff out of habit, right? Good. Feel your belly expand and contract. Good. And then right leg, just bring it to a 45-degree angle across, not all the way. Keep it strong. Make it stronger, Stella. Straighten it. So we need to strengthen, not just stretch. We're not just stretching. Yes. If you need to bend your knees, Cheryl, you can. And then bring it all the way across. Good. So like you're pressing the wall across from you. Good. Feel that strengthening in your right outer glute, not just stretching. Nice. Come back to center. Take your right foot out to the side. Take a happy baby with one leg. So take it wide. Yes. Nice. Good job. And then take your right ankle on top of your left knee. Expand and contract. Expand. Contract and bring those legs towards you. So really pressing that right ankle into your left knee, just like we did our shoulders, right? Nice. Nice. And then hands out to the side. Bring your left foot to the mat and twist over to the left. Try and get that right foot on the mat, on the floor. So twist so you can really press that right foot in, engage that right glute. Nice. And if you want to take it deeper, take your left hand and press it into your thigh. That looks good, you guys. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Come back to center. Nice. And then let's switch legs. So right foot is pressed into the mat or is straight. Expand your belly and contract. And then bring your left leg up. With or without the strap, an active left leg. That looks great, Marianne. Good. And then bring that left leg out to the side. Nice. You guys all look good. So out to the side. If you have to take it farther away, take it farther away from your hip. Really press your left foot into your hand or into the strap. Feel your breath coming in and your breath coming out. Nice. Good, Cheryl. Come back to center. Straighten your right leg. Really dig that heel in. And then bring your left leg to a 45-degree angle. You can use your hand. You can bend that top knee if you need to. Nice. And then come all the way across if you like. Expand your belly. And then contract. Expand. Contract. Good. And then inhale, come back to center. Bend your right foot, take your left leg out to the side in a half happy baby. So take that knee wide. So you make a lot of room for your front of your hip flexors, if you have anything going on there. Breathe. Good. And then left ankle on top of right knee. And if for some reason it's better for you to slide your left knee on top of your right knee and do the Gomukhasana legs, you can do that. So listen to your body, okay? So press that left ankle into your right knee. Inhale, expand. And then exhale, pull everything in. Nice. Expand. Contract. Expand. Contract. Good. And then bring your right foot to the mat. Twist over to the right. Get that left foot onto the ground. Yes. Expand your belly and contract. Lengthen through your arms. And then maybe deepen the pose by taking your right hand and pressing it into your left leg. Really pressing that left foot into the mat, engaging that outer hip, not just stretching it. Good. And then come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Good job. And then let's make our way on up. And we'll come on to all fours. We're going to do a little cat-cow. So press in your hands. Really press them away so that your arms are straight-ish. Good. And then pull your belly in and up. Drop your head in between your hands. Really pull, pull, pull. Knees back farther still, yeah. And then exhale. Pull your heart through. Drop your belly. Let your spine lift. Nice. Good. And then exhale. Pull that belly in and up. Drop your head. Nice. And then inhale. Pull your heart through. Drop your belly. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. Good. And then from here, press into your hands. Take that right foot behind you. Nice. And then lift that right leg like you're pressing away, like you just did. So it's not higher than your hip. It's not higher than your hip. So bring it in line with your left hip. So look at your toes underneath you. Good. Make sure your toes are pointing down. Nice. And then either stay here or lift that left arm forward. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then hands down. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. Bring it back. Good. Inhale, right knee to right elbow. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, right knee to right elbow. Exhale, bring it back. Good. And then step your right foot through to a low lunge. So make sure your left toes are directly behind your left glute. If you need to, put a blanket underneath your knee. Good. And then corset your hands around your belly. Expand, lift and lengthen, and then exhale, squeeze the air out. Expand, lift and lengthen. Exhale, squeeze the air out. Now I want you to engage that left glute. I want to make sure you're working the left glute here. Nice. Good job. And then inhale. Exhale. Good. Raise your arms up, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bring your elbows out to the side again. Nice. And then let's inhale, come together. Exhale, open up, get tall. Inhale, expand. Exhale, squeeze everything in and up. Nice. Inhale, expand, elbows together, hands together on the inside, squeeze that left glute. Good, and then pull your hands apart. Nice. And then exhale. Make your way onto your belly. Nice. So I want you to take your hands by your thighs. Actually, let's take your hands around your belly again, right? So I want you to feel your belly soften and expand. And then exhale, pull it in and up. Soften and expand. Exhale, pull it in and up. Good. Now take your hands by your sides. Inhale, expand. And then exhale, press into your feet. Lengthen your spine forward. So pull that belly in and up. Feel that extension in your spine. Hands are next to you. Palms are facing down. So you feel some strength in your shoulders. Nice. And then right hand on top of left. Bend your knees. Go from side to side. Turn your head to the right. Nice. Good job. And then bring your hands by your side again. So you can put your hands back or you can imagine you're expanding your belly. And then exhale, squeeze the air out. And on your next one, expand. On the exhale, lift your chest, press in your feet, and then raise your arms, palms facing down like you're a superhero. Nice. Feel it strengthening in the back of your arms, the strengthening in the back of your spine. Good. And then left arm on top of right. Turn your head to the left. Nice. And then one more thing here. So if this doesn't hurt your low back, we're going to add on our legs. If it does, you're going to keep your head down. So let's keep our head down. We'll start with that. So your forehead's on the mat. Expand your belly. And as you exhale, raise your legs up, keeping your head down. Feel that strengthening in your glutes and in your hamstrings. Good. And then drop your legs, turn your head to the right. Good. And then bring your forehead to your hands again. Inhale. See if you can bring your toes together, raise your legs up. So strengthening those hamstring muscles, strengthening your glutes. Good, and then feet down, bring your head over to the left. And then we're gonna put both of these things together if it's okay for you. So you can either do just your chest or just your legs, or you can do both. Okay, so bring your forehead to the mat, hands next to you. Expand your chest. And then exhale, lift your chest and your arms, keeping your feet down, or lift your legs too. Or just lift your legs. Nice, good job, you guys. Beautiful. And then right hand on top of left, bend your knees, go from side to side. So that pose is like a great posture pose. It strengthens your glutes, it strengthens your hamstrings, especially if you have a hamstring attachment issue, and it strengthens your upper back. Good. So let's do that one more time. Hands next to you, forehead to the mat. Inhale. And then exhale, maybe just raise your legs up. Maybe add your arms, palms facing down. So everything's engaged. Nice. And then left arm on top of right, bend your knees, go from side to side. Good job. And then from here, we need to do our left side. So come on to all fours. Press in your hands. Let's do a cat-cow again. So inhale, pull your chest through, drop your belly. And then exhale, pull that belly in, round your head. Good, and then inhale, drop your chest. Good, and then exhale, pull your belly in, drop your head. Good, and then inhale. Good. Take your left foot behind you, stretch that hamstring. Good. And then inhale, expand your belly. Exhale, lengthen your spine. Take that left foot up in line with your right hip. So look underneath you. Make sure your left hip isn't cranked up. Really good, you guys. Good, and then inhale, expand. Exhale, just press that foot away. Don't even worry about anything else right now. Inhale, expand. Exhale, press. And then if you want to add on, raise your right hand. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Right hand down. And then inhale. Bring your left knee to your left elbow. Exhale. Send it back. Inhale. Left knee to left elbow. Exhale. Send it back. Inhale. Left knee to left elbow. Exhale. Send it back. Good. Bring your left foot through. Nice, a nice shortened stance. Make sure your right toes are behind your right glute. Really good. And then squeeze that right glute, right? No one's looking at you. So I'm the only one grabbing my own tush that's on film. So you guys are okay. So squeeze that right glute. Yes. Nice. Yeah, put that blanket there if you need to. Good. Then wrap your hands, corset around your belly. Lengthen your spine. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the air out. Lengthen your spine, inhale. Exhale, squeeze the air out. Nice, and then add your arms. Good, and then inhale, bring your elbows in. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the air out, lift and lengthen, and then finally inhale, elbows together, hands open up. Elbows are up high. Nice, press into those feet, press into your right glute, and then pull your hands apart. Nice, and then exhale, release. Good job. And then hands to the mat. We're gonna come into a puppy pose. So take your hands wide. Good. And then pull your chest towards your hips. Butts up. Yes, that's perfect, Stella. Good. Pressing your hands, forehead on the mat. Inhale, expand. Exhale, chorus it in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, chorus it in. Nice. And then stay there or walk your hands in and come into a downward facing dog or on your elbows, downward dog. So either dolphin or down dog, whatever feels better in your body. Good. So bend your knees, bring your chest towards your legs. Yes. Yes, Stella, that's so perfect. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then walk your feet to your hands. Come to flat back. Nice. Exhale, squeeze the air out. Try and get your face onto your legs. And then inhale, come all the way up. Nice. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Nice. Good job. Okay. We'll do a standing lunge. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, flat back. If that feels better, or fold. Good. And then inhale, flat back. Drop your tush, step your right foot back to crescent lunge. So one of the reasons I love crescent lunge is it sets your hips up so that they're equal, so you're not even off. Good. You can bend your back knee, you can have it straight. Course it around your hands. Find that lift and length in this sort of balancing pose, right? Squeeze that left glute, press that left foot into the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Add your arms. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then hands to the mat. Come to down dog. Rest in puppy pose. Or take a flow if you need to. I'm not flowing right now. If you're in down dog, lift your heels. And then turn on your quads. Press your chest towards your thighs. Nice. And then bend your knees, look forward. Walk to the front of the mat. Come to flat back. Nice. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Nice. Now we're going to do the left side. Press in those feet, right? Like lift those toes and feel that pelvic floor turn on. Good. Press your toes back down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, flat back, pulling in or fold. Exhale all the way up. Nice. And then inhale, flat back, lift and lengthen. Nice. Bend your knees, step that left foot back. And then really press into that back foot, turn on that left glute. Yes. Nice, Teresa. Press into your front foot, chorus it around your belly. Nice. And then just inhale. Exhale, squeeze the air out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then add your arms. Really squeeze that left glute. Expand. Contract. Expand. Contract. Good. Hands to the mat. Down dog. Puppy pose. Or plank chaturanga up dog. I'm gonna do down dog. So bend your knees and then press in your hands so that your hips go high. Yes, Stella, that's perfect. And then see if you can bend your left knee straight and your right. Bend your right knee straight and your left. So keeping that same form. Good job, you guys. Bend your left knee straight and your right. Bend your right knee straight and your left. Good. And then bend your knees, inhale. Exhale, step to the front of the mat. Come to flat back. Who do you think you are, Stella, the teacher? Exhale, fold. Inhale, press all the way up. Nice. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Now let's try a twist. But we're gonna warm up, let's warm up taking our feet wide. So here's what I want you to do when we twist. I want you to let your hips come with you. So we're gonna do it in two parts. First, I want your hips parallel. You're gonna pull that belly in and up, come to flat back. So maybe you can watch this first one. So first, we're gonna start with our fingertips on the ground or on a block. Keeping that length in your spine, and your left hand's gonna be on your low back, and you're just gonna twist your upper back. Your hips are gonna stay stable. You're not gonna go farther than that, and maybe that's as far as your body wants to go. Or then you're gonna turn your body, and you're gonna let that right hip turn and drop down so that you can make space for your body to turn to the left. Nice, so do what feels right in your body. Gaze to the left. Good, and then come back to center. Take a fold. Let your hips rotate forward. So when your hips rotate forward, that allows you to forward fold. And then inhale, left hand on the block or on the floor. Pull that belly in up, so lengthen your spine. Right hand on your sacrum. Nice, so don't rush it, Marianne. Bring that hand right underneath right in the center of your body. The hand that's on the floor, bring it over towards your right leg. Yes. Now squeeze that belly in up. Yes. And just let your upper back rotate. Maybe that's as far as you want to go. And then send your right arm up. Let that left hip come with your right hip. If you want to go farther, let that left hip turn in and rotate in with your other hip. Good. And then hands to the mat. Fold. Nice. And then inhale, come all the way up. Good. And then let's step to the front of the mat. Okay. So one of the biggest things that messes up sacroiliac joint issues is going too far forward. So we're gonna, and not being wide enough. So we're gonna take our feet wide. So I want take your right leg back and then just go wider than wherever you ended up. Good. So just take that right, so really widen your stance so you create space in your hips. Nice, nice, Farzaneh. And then inhale into your belly. Good, and then exhale, squeeze the air out. Inhale. Exhale. Good, and then let's just start with pyramid pose. So press into your feet. And don't go too low, just stay up higher. Good, press into your right foot, press your hips forward, press into your left foot. Good, and then inhale, come on up. Take your elbows in that pose we've been doing, right? Expand your belly, and then exhale, squeeze the air out. Good, inhale. And then just turn to the right and stay up high. Squeeze your legs. And maybe this is what's going to be best for your body, not to also go forward. Or let that left arm come back and take your right arm on the outside of your left leg and come a little bit forward. So see which one is better in your body. But we're not going super low. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. Switch sides. So take your left leg back. So take your left leg back and then take it wider than you do normally. Good. So you have a nice wide space, nice wide stance. Look at you, Farzaneh. Farzaneh's one of her legs is at my house and the other one's at her house. Good job. So expand and then squeeze the air out. Expand, squeeze the air out. Good. And then just come forward to flat back. So using your core, lengthening your spine. Nice. Good. And then inhale, come all the way up. Take your elbows out to the side. Squeeze your belly. And then just twist to the right. So you're just using your spine. Squeeze your legs. You're not cranking. Yes. And then take that right arm, send it back like you're reaching for something behind you. See if you can come a little bit forward. See how that feels. If it's too much, back off. So I think you're in triangle, Marianne, and it's beautiful. We're twisting. Yes, yes, yes. So so stay high with the left hand. You don't even have to, you can have them both sent out. You don't even have to have it on your body. Yeah, nice. Good job. And then inhale, come on up. Nice. And then let's just do a little fold. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good. And then inhale, sweep your arms up. Nice. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, you guys, I'm having so much fun and it's 9:51. I'm not even done. What the heck? What the heck is going on? Okay, let's come through a squat. Press into your thighs. Lift and lengthen. Nice. And then come all the way down. I'm going to turn to the side. Pull your pelvic floor in and up. And then add your legs for boat pose. So inhale. If that's too much for you, then just hover your legs. Exhale. Good. Lengthen that spine. Inhale. Nice. Exhale. Good. And then bring your feet down. Lay onto your back. And take your arms overhead. So I want you to really focus on what your feet are doing. So press in your feet if you need to, take them wider. And then lift your hips and engage your glutes. So here's another place where we can engage our glutes. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then drop your tush all the way down. Make your way back up to seated. And we'll do boat pose again. Or you can, you know what? Or you can do boat on your back. Cheryl's like, really? I'm down here. I'm good. If you want to, you can do it on your back. Okay, so either seated or on your back, which might be better for your hip flexors anyway, Cheryl. Lift your legs. Lengthen your spine. Nice. Good job. And then feet down. Come all the way down. Hands overhead. So we're not using our arms, we're using our glutes. Take your feet hip distance apart or a little bit wider. Bring them a little bit closer to your tushy, Cheryl. Yep, and then press in your feet, lift your glutes. Yes, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Nice. And then if you want to add your arms, you can bring your hands underneath you. You can clasp the side of the mat, or you can interlace your hands. So now you've added your arms, but you're still using your legs and your glutes. Nice. And then release your hands. Come all the way down. Good. Hug your knees in your chest. Good. And then we're going to come into a neutral spine pose. So either take your feet wide and let your knees hug in. That's constructive rest pose. Or take the soles of your feet together, let your knees come out. And just take a moment to open up and release. Nice. And then bring your knees together. Send your legs up as one. Using your core again. Corseting your spine. If you want to roll up in a shoulder stand, you can. If you want to take a strap around your feet and just Press your feet into the strap into your feet. And whatever you're doing, bring your feet closer towards your face, either in plow pose or with the strap or with your legs. Getting a nice stretch here. Nice. And then make your way back to the floor, onto your back. And then take your hands out to the side. Bring your feet towards your tush. Scooch your hips to the left and twist your knees to the right. So one final release. Just surrendering to what is. Nice. Come back to center. Scoot your hips to the right. Take your knees to the left. Nice. And then make your way into your final resting pose. Whatever that looks like for you. So legs spread, arms spread. Soles of your feet together, knees out wide. Maybe blocks underneath your knees. Maybe your elbows are out wide. And then just come back to your breath. And then imagine that you're breathing directly into your solar plexus. The color yellow or gold. Which represents your physical core and your core being, your stability. Inhale, feel that sense get stronger. Exhale, send that strength to the rest of your body. Moving up into your chest. And down into your pelvic floor. Feel this warmth, feel the sun. See the color yellow. Then let it expand up into your throat, into your voice, down into your tailbone, your base. Feel your sense of well-being grow. And then moving up into your mind's eye, how you see yourself. And then finally all the way up to your crown chakra, seeing yourself as your best version of yourself. Grateful that you showed up. Letting this visual or the sensation of warmth moving from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Taking one more round of breath into the sense of self-esteem and confidence, and well-being. And then as you exhale, gently rolling to one side, hugging your knees to your chest. And then gently moving on up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands to your heart.